Hello, bonjour, ça va, and how are we today? It is Thursday, February the 13th, 2025, here in southwestern Ontario, Canada, by the frozen shores of Lake Huron. I actually posted two pictures on the Facebook page from my walk yesterday. You can see how frozen Lake Huron is, at least where I reside. If you're at all curious to see how frozen that big lake can get. I heard today that I am to come on and express a message of love. I don't think it's any coincidence that tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I know a lot of people don't keep it, and perhaps the beginnings of it or the origins of it are, questionable. We only know what we have been told to a certain degree, don't we, of where all of these events come from. But the concept now in your world and on your planet is one of spreading love and joy from the heart. And that's what we're focusing on, and only that today, is the giving of the heart love from our heart chakras to one another. So from ourselves, we spread out the love and joy and peace to others. Others feel it, they resonate with it, they love it, they enjoy it, they revel in it, and they explore more of their own loving functions from their higher heart. Now, for those of you who may not be aware, the higher heart is under the sternum. That is our spiritual heart, a little different than what we call the lower or physical heart chakra. So that's why you will hear me referring to it as our heart chakras. Many of us are fielding higher light now. We're beginning to understand what the concept of love for man, for human, really is, what it's all about. And it's about processing that inner light and that inner love frequency to all of those around us. So again, as we mentioned the other day, we may not always like the people around us, but there is still a love frequency, vibration that connects everyone's hearts to each other. So when we're vibing at that high of a pace or that high of a frequency, we begin to envelop a higher grace. And this fits us into a higher space. So we're coming from love and grace now. So you see, we've upped it another level, another interdimensional consciousness awareness. We're coming from higher and higher frequencies of light. Every time we step up our love frequency, we become more divine. So this is where all of this information, our message today, is leading to the divine. It's a divine line of time. When we feel the need to express our love to others, it's a beautiful thing. It resonates throughout our whole body, light. And all of those light cellular energy bodies of light, they reflect more light. So again, we're building it like a fire. We've had a huge storm here, a snowstorm came in last night. Was really hoping to see that beautiful Leo full moon. Leos are all about heart. That's what they're about. They're very heart-centered. And I wanted so much to see that beautiful full moon, but of course we had all the clouds and the snow coming down, but there was still this beautiful luminescence about the evening and into the nighttime last night. And it just glowed. And of course the snow, I was thinking of the sun, but the snow on the ground and all the snow coming down, it was filtered by this luminescence of the moonlight glow. Even though the clouds covered it, it still got through, just like the sun on a cloudy day still shines through. I remember, because I grew up at the beach, I remember my mom always said, remember to put your suntan lotion on when you're at the beach. And I would say, well, it's a cloudy day, I'm not going to bother. No, put it on anyway, because the sun's rays still come through and still affect you. And that's true. So this is what we were seeing last night, was the moon filtering through. No matter what, it didn't stop anything. It still allowed this penetration of this beautiful heart light. And once we seal in that vibration of thought and that wisdom, that energy of love, frequency from the heart, we start to feel like there's really nothing that we cannot accomplish. There is nothing that we cannot do, because we come from love, and love is the highest expression of thought wave interference in the higher light. So the love frequency goes out. As we heard, it kind of interferes, it interweaves, it's interwoven into the higher light, and the higher light opens up and goes, whoa, we recognize this frequency of light. It's the love frequency. We're going to allow this intervention, and we're going to open up and allow it in. And as soon as that frequency accomplishes that, then there is more light, and so on and so on and so on. And it's a transcendence. So we're feeling that transcendence within our light cell energy bodies of light, as well as all the chakras of light. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a wondrous thing. It's a glorious thing. We come back to our higher light. We come back to source code light. In other words, we come back to, as some of you like to call it, your God code light. And within that energy, there is no fear or fright. It's pure love and pure light. It resonates from your highest insight. God bless. We give you peace, love, and light. We are speaking to you from your higher angelic might. Okay. So we're supposed to rest and digest all of that love frequency information, as well as the beautiful angelic light that was sent through us today. Feel that. Sense that. Meditate on that. Go out in nature and muse on that. Ponder that. That brings you back to center. That brings you back to code. And that is your frequency code, right? Which is your source code energy frequency body of light. We have many bodies of light, but this is what we're referring to right now. This is the most immediate one in this atmosphere of thought. So, for those of you who are going to be specifically, thoughtfully, maybe even curiously, attending to their thoughts in regards to February the 14th celebration, enjoy however you want to pursue that. But again, engage in the heart chakra awareness awakening to your higher light. And it will just be a most beautiful occasion ever that you've experienced. So I'm really focusing on sending out my thoughts today to make sure all the roads are clear of snow so that everybody can get to where they want to go. And that's only in this area, of course. I know in other parts of the world it's a different story with your weather, but here snow can keep us from getting together. Okay, so the weather can be a great interference here. So we're going to sidestep that. We're going to create a new whole reality where the weather doesn't bother us anymore, where it's actually a beautiful thing, where it actually works with us and not against us. But sometimes, just as little heads up here, when we're all irritated and upset as a collective, then, and Mother Earth is trying to go through her changes as well, and we're all changing, that can create a lot of friction in the atmosphere, a lot of upheaval, and a lot of jolting events go on your world and on your planet as a result. So sometimes the birthing experience gets a little rough from an atmospheric point of view, but we're going to smooth that out for you, and we're going to make sure the resonance is vibrationally true to your heart chakras within you. Okay, so that sounds like you come from love, elevate yourself in frequency in your light cell energy frequency bodies of light, and you create that beautiful resonance that clears your way, gives you a pathway. It can be done. Visualize it and feel it, how beautiful it is. You don't look at what is, you visualize and you think and you feel through how you picture it to be. And when you come from love and the stronger frequency of love that you send out from yourself, the higher the creation is, and Mother Earth just goes along with it. Who can refuse that love? That's how you create from love. You think of your desire. This is what I wish in my life. This is what I want to see. This is heavenly to me. And you add that heart chakra love. Clear the way, Mother Earth. I want to express more love today. And a way is paved for you. And that's how easy it can be. You just have to know how. So blessings, everyone. I don't know if we'll be coming on again tomorrow or not, but this is our message of love for today. Take care of yourselves and others. And if you do wish to book a session with us, you can go to the website www.healingourenergy.ca. I love you always. Bye for now.